the last living Saiyan, the only one of the original lineage, a race that for a long time only knew two words: fight and conquer. But as they advanced in history, they became true protectors, even while still being warriors, a very beautiful characteristic if used for the right reasons. Wouldn't you agree? Yet, in the world that no longer exists, the last star shone, and yes, friends, it's him, future Trunks, or of the original lineage, a Saiyan who, since we've known him, truly fights only for others. Maybe the suffering of his time shaped him, just as the like and subscribe buttons can be shaped by your digital touch. So, let's go. Activate the bell before future Trunks comes to our time with some bad news. Although we already have plenty of that, right? Anyway, forget about that, and let's focus on the good stuff now. This would be Trunks' peak Super Saiyan moment. Want to know how Trunks will become the strongest living Saiyan? Then come with me, and let's dive into the video. Trunks might be the Saiyan who suffered the most among all of them, not to take away from any of the others, but he saw everyone die. He carried that pain for a long time within himself, alone. Not because he had no one, but because this pain was already immense. Not only due to the androids, as if that wasn't enough, but also because of Goku Black, who devastated everything until he was finally defeated when Zeno erased both Goku Black and Zamasu. During the Goku Black saga in Dragon Ball Super, future Trunks plays a crucial role in facing Goku Black and Zamasu. His power evolves significantly during this battle, and we're going to explain these points, how he evolved, his major motivation, and show why among all Saiyans, he will become the strongest. In the anime, Trunks achieves a transformation known as Super Saiyan Rage. This form is characterized by a bright golden and blue aura, combining the power of the Super Saiyan with a new emotional intensity. The transformation is catalyzed by Trunks' desperation upon seeing his world in ruins and his intense desire to protect his friends and loved ones. This mix of emotions unleashes a latent power that surpasses his previous limits. In this form, Trunks manages to face Goku Black and Zamasu on equal footing, showing an impressive level of power. As mentioned, the anime highlights the Super Saiyan Rage transformation, with Trunks showing a new aura and a significant power boost. In one of the most epic moments, Trunks creates a massive energy sword using the power of the spirits of his allies and the people of his future. He uses this sword to cut Zamasu, showcasing the strength of teamwork and hope. He created it like a spirit bomb, channeling the feelings of everyone there and his own to another level. This act surpassed the spirit bomb in power, akin to the level Goku used to defeat Kid Buu, with Trunks' sword being able to slice the fusion of Zamasu and Black in half. The anime emphasizes dramatic scenes and impressive visuals, highlighting Trunks' emotional growth and power. In the manga, Trunks' evolution is more subtle. While he shows a significant power increase, the transformation is not specifically named Super Saiyan Rage. The manga tends to focus more on strategy and combat tactics, emphasizing Trunks' intelligence and skill in effectively using his techniques. In the manga, the fight against Zamasu ends differently, with Trunks summoning Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta to land a final blow. Instead of the energy sword, teamwork is emphasized more in the strategy. Both versions show Trunks' courage and determination to protect his future and defeat his enemies, each with its own nuances and focus. Putting them face to face, which version did you like more? For me, it was definitely the anime, with that moving scene of him slicing an enemy in half, a pure reference to Frieza, but in a different, more grandiose way, considering the situation everyone was in. Anyway, here's where I wanted to get to. Trunks' transformation certainly had help from others, as it has been for a long time. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and even Broly relied on this at certain moments. Later, we'll discuss these key points to emphasize them better, but with that said, let's look at this key power discovered by the good Saiyans, not just in this era, but also in ancient times by Yamoshi. And Trunks, being the most empathetic of the Saiyans, because he was tired of losing everything he loved, saw his friend Gohan dead, and in that mix of emotions, he found the wings to fly higher until the unfolding of the Black Saga. With everyone depending on him, he saw no other way but to evolve. It was beautiful to see, the sensation of being able to protect those he loved. Vegeta, the proud dad, must have been so proud, don't you agree? But where am I going with this? Trunks could reach Ultra Instinct if he trained under the same conditions as Goku, possibly with Whis or another qualified master. His emotional connection and empathy could align with the serenity needed to achieve this form. Trunks could also achieve Ultra Ego by following in his father Vegeta's footsteps. If Trunks fully embraced Saiyan pride and trained under the guidance of a god of destruction like Beerus, he could unlock this form. But he doesn't have any of that, so we know his power lies in helping others, and many Saiyans like Goku and Vegeta have gained power this way. However, Trunks has this quality in his very soul. It's almost like a genetic code in him due to his future, his suffering, and many losses. Embracing this side of himself, he would go beyond Super Saiyan Rage, which is currently his strongest power, and thus could potentially surpass Goku's Ultra Instinct and his father's Ultra Ego. In my opinion, it would be a waste to give him a form just like his father's or Goku's. Let's face it, neither of those forms fits him. He surprisingly has a vibe of the legendary Super Saiyan, just like Broly and Kale. Ever since Z, there's been talk about this, especially when he had the long hair and muscular build while fighting Cell. It reminds me of a moment when Vegeta also gained superpowers and had that Berserker form. During the battle with Beerus, the god of destruction, Vegeta reaches an impressive power level. When Beerus slaps Bulma, Vegeta erupts in rage and attacks Beerus with all his strength, shouting, "You touched my Bulma." This moment is iconic, showing how much Vegeta cares about his wife, even temporarily surpassing Goku in power. And he managed to surpass Goku's Super Saiyan 3, as Master Roshi himself said. No doubt about it, this moment proves the Saiyan's greatest power is the motivation to protect someone they love. That's so cool, like father, like son. But not only Vegeta has tapped into this hidden Saiyan power, many others have done so, repeatedly. Goku against Frieza, fighting for his friend Krillin who died, and then more recently in the Tournament of Power, Goku attains Ultra Instinct for the first time while fighting Jiren. The desire to protect his friends, family, and universe is the catalyst that allows Goku to break through his limits and unlock this form. One of the most iconic ones is Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue evolution during the Tournament of Power. The desire to protect his family, especially Bulma, is what drives this transformation. While Broly's main focus is anger and fury, in the battle against Goku and Vegeta in the movie Dragon Ball Super, Broly, it's clear he has a strong desire to protect his loved ones, especially his father, Paragus. His legendary transformation is fueled by this mix of emotions, culminating in a continuous evolution until he's stopped by the Dragon Balls, allowing him to go toe-to-toe with Gogeta. What power, my friends! And finally, one of the most iconic moments in Dragon Ball Z is when Gohan transforms into Super Saiyan 2 for the first time during the fight against Cell. The death of Android 16 and the desire to protect his friends and family, especially his father Goku, are what trigger this powerful transformation. These moments highlight the importance of protection and love in the character's power evolution, showing that their motivations go beyond mere will to fight. This is the unknown power that has made the warrior race the strongest in its universe, capable of incredible feats since the days of Yamoshi to the present. It's like in the movie Monsters Incorporated, where they used to power themselves by scaring children, but then when they made the kids laugh, it went beyond anything they'd ever seen. That's the kind of power the Saiyans have when they stand in front and don't unleash their powers. But once they unknowingly discover this, my friends, they become monsters, and Trunks is the most likely of them all to become the strongest because of this. Not to mention that he's the last Saiyan alive of the original bloodline in the whole Dragon Ball world. With that, I wrap up this video and thank everyone for being here again. So stay in peace and see you in the next video. Be sure to like, activate the bell, and join our team. See you soon!